Arena MK, Milton Keynes, and do you smell that, my friends? That is the smell of opportunity. It is the scent of potential glory. It is the heady aroma of large men from places like Doncaster and Portsmouth fighting to get onto the PDC Professional Tour. It is day 3 of the final stage of Q School. But what we're going to do, we've got the parallel Q School over in Kalkar in Germany. We're going to show you the standings after 2 days of action. So this is the order of merit. We've already seen a couple of tour card winners. Victor Tingström of Sweden on day 1, Kai Gotthard of Germany yesterday on day 2. We're at the halfway stage, and as you can see, that little yellow line there, that is the cut-off. You have to be above that line in the top 12 on the order of merit to get your tour card. But remember, there are 2 more tour cards to win outright today and tomorrow over there. Kåre Dekker looks like he's done enough and is set to become the first Norwegian tour card holder we have ever seen. But Jimmy van Ski, the gigantic Dutchman, is very well placed to reach the final on the opening day. He's been given a bye through his opening game today because we do lose players as people win tour cards, so it does mean that somebody gets a bye. Doesn't get you a point, remember. You only get points from winning in round 2 onwards. Michi Unterbuchner, Max Hopp, couple of Germans there in the last positions right on the bubble, but the likes of Alexander Merckx, who you may have seen at the World Championship, the caravan salesman from the Netherlands, just poised outside those places. We will take that away because we've got the action here in Milton Keynes as well. Let's show you the standings for that, because our tour card winners, Tom Bissell, a complete unknown on day 1, Justin Hood picking up a tour card for the first time yesterday. Bradley Brooks losing in the finals on both days. He is safe. He is here, but he is safe. He is going to go back to the tour. John Henderson, Adam Warner, Greg Ritchie's an interesting one. He's going up against Simon Whitlock in the first round. We'll show you some of that stuff in a moment. But Aiden Kirk is the one I want to focus on because he is a guy who's been on the tour before quite a long while ago. He got there by winning on the development tour. He is a guy that many years ago had a famous run at the UK Open, but it feels like Aiden Kirk might be a better player now than he has ever been. We grabbed him just before play started. Aiden Kirk, the captain, riding high in the order of merit after 2 days of action. You must be very pleased with how things have gone so far.
Yeah, very pleased. It's the best I've ever done at Q School. I've been coming here since I was 18. It's only 2 years that I've had a break from it, really, with having a tour card myself. Had a couple of years off. A couple of years back, this was my first year back with the Challenge Tour, and everything's going all right.
What was the 2 years off about? What did you just like fall out of love with it, or did you have other priorities? What was that about? So
me and my partner had a daughter, and I didn't want to miss out on her growing up, so I decided it was probably best to stick to local darts and to try and, because I'd lost a lot of confidence as well, so to build myself back up, winning on the local scene, and then I gave it a shot last year.
I know that everybody will remember you having that incredible run at the UK Open and beating Taylor and Peter Wright, wasn't it? You must be sick of people mentioning that and want to give them more stuff to talk about.
Yeah, I hated it. It's probably the worst thing that ever happened to me, to be honest. I had to prove a lot after that. Didn't really happen. Took a long time. I then won a couple of youth events, qualified for the Worlds. But yeah, it's been very slow. But I'm getting back to somewhere where I want to be, so I'm happy.
Well, that's it. I mean, in terms of players maturing at different rates, I mean, not everybody... Luke Littler's weird in that he's playing, you would think, his best stuff at 17. Peter Wright didn't play his best stuff until he's sort of mid to late 40s, maybe even when he turned 50. You never quite know when you're at the peak of your powers. Do you feel like you're getting there now?
I've still not done it here. I mean, I know what I'm capable of at home. It's a bit different at home. And I genuinely believe that I could be in the top 32 in the world with how I play. But it's just getting that out of me. And I always have, funny you should say Peter Wright, because I've always got him in the back of my head, knowing that he was just about to give up and the age he was at when he then started playing well. So yeah, I know that it could happen in 5 years, it could happen now, it could happen in 10 years. It's just one of those things.
And obviously you've been to Q School many times, but a lot of the times in previous years, you know what the tour looked like, and it's different now. It was weekend events, there weren't as many. Now it's midweeks, it's an absolutely rammed calendar. What's your situation like at home? I mean, are you able, if you get your tour card, to then say, yeah, I can commit and do all of it, and I will back myself to earn money on the tour that way?
So definitely giving it everything. I'm not missing an event. It's as simple as that. I've already had conversations with work regarding it. I might need to change jobs. It's just one of those things, but I'll do anything because I'm dedicated to this and I'm not going to miss out. So,
see, that's a big change for players, isn't it? You know, you come here wanted to get this dream ticket onto the tour, but there's a lot of logistical stuff around that to help make that happen sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it was because of work that it's nothing to do with them. At the end of the day, I'm employed by them to do a job, so I had to miss out on quite a few pro tours last year that I was invited to. And that's fair enough, that's what it is. But this year, if I am fortunate enough to get a card, I won't be missing out on anything. So
go and enjoy it. You're in a great position.
Thank you very much.
Captain Kirk there, sitting very prettily in the order of merit. Nothing confirmed as far as he's concerned, though. He can go and get the job done today. He'll start with a first-round match against John Brown. And if you want to see who everybody's playing and how those games are going, you can have a look at Dart Connect. So it's tv.dartconnect.com. It will appear there, just there. This is the match centre. So these are the games that are going on now. You can see Dean Finford has made a flying start against David Sumner. Mervyn King fired a little 12-darter to start the day, but he's two apiece with Robbie Hayden. That's a stepson of Conan Whitehead. Aiden Kirk, he will play John Brown in his first round game. That is on the same board as Scott Mitchell, the former Lakeside World Champion. Mitchell is underway in his game, and it's the young Scotsman Nathan Girvan, who is averaging 107 right now, and is 2-1 up in that one. Those games will be updated visit by visit, leg by leg, game by game, all the way through today. We've got a page for the UK Q School here in Milton Keynes. We've got another one for the one over in Kalkar in Germany. We will be back in around about 50 minutes' time to bring you more exciting stories from day 3 of Q School.